Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides of the universal energies. Welcome, welcome, welcome on Friday, TGIF. Does mean I won't be putting any actual reading videos up for the next couple of days, but there'll probably be some shorts. Okay, using the Runic Tarot, what I want to have a look at is the Zorro Truth Commission in New Mexico is due to put out a report tomorrow. And I just want to have a look to see what we're going to find out. Okay, so we've got the Chariot as I split the deck. The Chariot here is about moving forward. I suspect that is Boudica. Mind you, herding cats is never fun, so Boudica, moving this forward. I believe, is it 3 out of the 4 or 4 out of the 5 on this Truth Commission are women? And then you've got Melanie Stainsbury, I think I've pronounced that right, who is the governor of New Mexico. There's been so much cover up in the past because of previous attorney generals in New Mexico and previous governors in New Mexico, regardless of what side of the aisle they were on, halted investigations, halted anything that was looking into because they were involved. I'm just putting that out there. They were involved. But so what's happening? The Zorro Ranch Commission moving forward, and I think, yes, they are going to bring out some information, the Page of Pentacles. It's not going to be a final report. It's simply going to be an update. But what are they going to let us know? What is going to come out? Oh, something new information, new documentation, something quite big is going to come forward. Okay, so let's have a look. What is the New Mexico Zorro Ranch Truth Commission going to reveal tomorrow? It's to do with children. I know this is the 7 of Cups, which is often the illusion, delusion card, etc. But there's something here about newborn babies is going to come out. Oh, and there's the Epps files on the bottom, and it is quite horrific. The 9 of Swords. I don't think we're going to hear everything that ever happened because it's just too ghastly. But I think there's going to be information that comes out about Epps files, Zorro Ranch babies. It's going to be quite. Please protect yourself. Please, if you feel that you will be triggered, just either look at the summaries or just don't look at all. But what have we got here? The Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 5 of Swords, and the women bringing forth the truth, the Fool, the Judgment, the Hanged Man, volatile information, Justice, and Tower about oligarchs who were involved. So let's dissect this a little bit because I'll bring you down so you can actually look at the cards a bit more. So we've got pregnancy, birth babies. I know it's the 7 of Cups. It's about emotional choices. It's about illusion, smoke mirrors, all the rest of it. And there will be smoke and mirrors involved. But at the core of it, and my guides always point to the visual point of cards, and the reason why they draw me towards particular cards is because of the imagery. I'm an interior designer and architect by trade. I am a very visual person, creative visual person. That's why my guides work with me visually. There is this newborn baby in the middle here. You've got again, children, babies. 6 of Cups is my Epps card. The 9 of Swords, The truth of what is being revealed is just going to be, it's just going to be horrific. The Ace of Pentacles, again, new information being brought forward about those that were in control, the Emperor energy, the cover-ups, the Five of Swords, the deceit, the betrayal, the cover-ups, the lies, the win at any cost. And then we've got this inspirational feminine energy bringing forward this fiery information. We then had, what did we have? We had, I can't remember what order they went in, but the King of Pentacles, the oligarchs. What order did they go in? Let's see. I can't remember what order I drew them in, but they're still telling the story. So the King of Pentacles, the Fool, we've got the Tower, we've got the Fool is about, could be this King of Pentacles off the cliff, but it could also be the more rooting out the truth, bringing about tower and judgment and justice. The information is going to be volatile. It's going to be quite horrific. There are people, I suspect, that are going to be named, and it's going to be devastating for them. And then we've got the Hanged Man. Page of Swords, survivors coming forward, Page of Cups sharing their information, the King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. So King of Cups, who would that be? Could simply be the one that is empowering these survivors to bring forward their information. Doesn't have to be a male, it's just an energy, action energy. You've got here the Six of Pentacles, which is about throwing somebody out of the ranks to try and protect them. So there might be, someone might be thrown to the wolves here, and you've got the Magician, and then you've got the Lovers. Cowardly manipulation, as information about this comes out with the Lovers card. You've got this Nine of Cups, again going back to the bottom, the Nine of Cups, and the Sword, the Ace of Swords, a truth. I think these oligarchs are discussing who they're going to sacrifice. This is not so much, this is the Truth Commission. This is the survivors, their information being brought forward, and it's almost like the power, the wealthy, oh God, I don't even want to say wealthy because they're just awful, awful, awful. They're almost in discussion about who they're going to sacrifice, who they're going to throw to the wolves to try and save the rest of them. Is that, yeah, because yes, we've got the Four of Pentacles. Who are they going to burn to protect themselves? With this and the Page of Pentacles, this information being brought forward. Who are they going to burn? Now, I'm not saying this is from the Commission. This isn't the Commission. This is I keep seeing there's this, like this worldwide, there's perhaps 100 of these really top tiers, and then the next tier down is maybe 1,000. It's those really top tiers. They are prepared. They're prepared to sacrifice who they need to protect themselves. Yeah, as I'm talking and I split the deck, we've got the Five of Pentacles, throwing out into the cold, wounding, injuring, and then we've got the Nine of Wands to try and put up some sort of defense, some sort of barrier. Okay, And we've got the Ten of Swords, stabbed in the back. Stabbing someone in the back to protect themselves. Oh, there's no honour amongst these people. There's no loyalty. It's all about their own. And the orange twerp thinks he's one of them, and he's absolutely not. And what tipped over, there's the King of Pentacles, the oligarchs. The oligarchs. You've got the Ten of Cups, the Hall of Valhalla. Again, celebrating this Emperor energy up the end here. And then we've got the Temperance card, which is about, well, it could be red herring, is what I'm feeling there. Come hither type look to try and spin the story. Tying someone to the post to sacrifice with that Five of Wands. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, looking at the options to try and protect themselves, who to harvest, and then, pardon me. Okay, it might be someone who's not well. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords, the lie, the deceit, the sneaking out of camp. On the top, yeah, we've got Eight of Swords, someone at the point of the sword, someone being presented for judgment. To appease, that's what I'm getting. They're deciding amongst themselves. It's almost like they're pulling straws. And whoever gets the short straw is the one that will be thrown to the wolves to try and appease the Truth Commission. Oh, boy, oh, boy. It's again that throwing down of, I got it with Bondi actually. I got it with Bondi as she was fleeing. She would, you know, when you see those scenes where they're running through the hotel or the hospital or whatever it is, and they grab a trolley behind them and throw it down to try and prevent others from catching up. I saw that in regards to Bondi before, way before she got fired, and now what's coming out in regards to that? Oh, Gabbard. Direct DNI Gabbard has asked the Justice Department to investigate two former government officials who played a central role in the Orange Idiots impeachment inquiry. So yeah, again, trying to throw down wolves, trying to throw to the wolves, throw down red herrings. Oh. Okay, this is interesting. Actually, I'm going to read this. This is from yahoo.com. Gabbard sends criminal referrals to the DOJ. A whistleblower whose identity has not been formally disclosed reported an urgent concern about the Orange Twerp's request for Zelensky to investigate Joe Biden. The complaint also expressed concerns about how records of a felon Zelensky phone call were handled. Must have gone missing. And about the role of the Orange Twerp's then personal attorney, Rudy, in the US relationship with Ukraine. Oh, boy, that's going to be another reading. But that's absolutely going to have to be another reading. But let's just finish up with the Zorro Ranch Commission. What is going to be released tomorrow? What is going to be released? It's not going to be everything, obviously. It's just going to be the start. Seeing the incinerator. I'm seeing the smoke coming out of the incinerator. Huffines, current owner of Zorro, has an incinerator business. Let's have a look. What's going to be released tomorrow? There's going to be some truth. There is going to be some truth released. That is starting, like we've got the single leaf here. This is shining a light on the truth. This is cutting through. This is the start of some growth here. The Wheel of Fortune, karma biting on the bum, and it is time. So the wheel is turning. Those that were on the top previously finding themselves on the bottom. Okay, we've got this Nine of Cups, the plotting behind the scenes. What have we got here? The lovers in the past. Yep, it was all about these relationships, and the Hierophant crowning. Wow, these are big cards. Aside from the fact that it's three majors and a ace, it's always big cards. Shining the light in the dark corners. This is the commission itself. Right. They are looking at which way to go forward with this, with the Two of Swords. We've got the Eight of Cups externally, so we'll just get a little snippet of what is yet to be uncovered. So it'll just be a little taste. It might be somebody who is, they might be bringing forward about somebody who was already unalived. So internally we've got the Four of Swords, but this is also a going within to bring out the truth. But it might be, is the governor that was involved and at that time, is he passed? So it might be a snippet of information about somebody that's already passed. The hopes and fears is the Ten of Pentacles, the end of the oligarchical era, the raping, the pillaging, the money that was involved. Right, we've got another two here. So again, what path to discussion of what next or where to go, and I think it's money trails that they'll be following. King of Wands, fiery action being taken, money trails. They'll be looking into money. Five of Swords, the betrayal, the deceit, the abuse, the steal, and the harsh truth is coming for those that were involved. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, my money trail card, and the Queen of Swords. Legal action being taken to cut through these barriers to reveal the secrets. And we've got the Ace of Cups, those that were involved in these partnerships. Then we've got the Sun card, full exposure. We've got the World card, around the world. It's not just within the US, around the world, but it's a significant ending of this era. And the Hermit, in regards to the Epps files and those that were discarded. Five of Pentacles. Page of Cups, we got survivors coming forward, Queen of Wands energy, and defiance. Five of Wands. But this could also be holding to account with fiery information that these women are bringing forward. What have you got? 1, 2, 3 fives. This is the information that they're gathering is going to be instrumental in changing the direction. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the mercenaries, and we've got the King of Swords. Legal action being taken. I'm going to keep going because then we've got the Page of Wands, the young people bringing forward their information. They're going to be viewed differently with the Hanged Man about the complete and utter disregard for human life. So that's all through, I mean, there's still a lot of cards left, but that's all of the fives, which are about the challenges and the overcoming the challenges and the obstacles and the blockages in the path. The Five of Cups, we've got the Empress, something new being brought forward about children, but you've also got this Wheel of Fortune turning here. And then the Star of Hope and Healing. So it's just going to be an update, but I think what's going to happen is they're they're going to start following the money. My guides have always said, follow the money. Speaking of money, the Orange Idiot is apparently today at a Turning Point USA event in Arizona, charging $500,000 for the honour of a photograph with him. Oh, police. Oh, just un-effing believable. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I shall catch you shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.